NerdsToGo franchisees, Catherine Monson again. Good to see you. 2 weeks ago, the International Franchise Association's 2021 virtual convention came to an end, and the closing speaker was fantastic, Jay Shetty. It was amazing. Jay Shetty is an award-winning storyteller, podcaster, and a former monk who's making wisdom go viral. He recently published a book, Think Like a Monk, Train Your Mind for Peace and Purpose Every Day. I was so impressed with his speech. I ordered the book and it arrived just 2 days later. I cannot wait to spend this weekend reading this book. So much wisdom in his keynote speech, and I've already kind of skimmed through the chapters. So much wisdom here in this book. He is also the host of a podcast called On Purpose, and his guests include business leaders, sports figures, celebrities, including Alicia Keys, Khloe Kardashian, Matthew McConaughey, Malcolm Gladwell, Kobe Bryant, and many, many more, resulting in over 64 million downloads. That means what he's sharing is really, really helpful. And so this book, Think Like a Monk, Train Your Mind for Peace and Everyday Purpose, is going to be my new thing, and I'm looking forward to getting into it. In his keynote, he shared a piece of wisdom in the form of an equation, and I just love this equation. It has been so impactful for me just in the handful of weeks since I heard it. Pain plus reflection equals progress. If you remove the reflection, you only have the pain and you have no progress. Healthy reflection is not the same as stewing and ruminating in your pain. Healthy reflection is when you understand what action you need to take. Unhealthy reflection is when you get stuck feeling down and depressed, wallowing in your pain. I thought that was great, and I'm now thinking about how I'm going to reflect on pains in my past so that I make sure that I make good progress. Another wonderful jewel that Jay Shetty gave during his keynote speech is a piece of wisdom that he calls TIME, T-I-M-E. That's an acronym. And TIME is his suggested way, his daily practice suggestion that we all do first thing every morning, and it takes only 20 minutes. So the T stands for thankfulness, the I for inspiration, the M for meditation, and the E for exercise. So let's get into more detail. The T, thankfulness, is all about building joy in your life by regularly contemplating what you're thankful for. Here's the thing, you cannot hold gratitude in your mind and be negative at the same time. One of his recommendations, daily, every day, daily, choose one person that you're grateful for and send them a note or a text expressing your gratitude. Make it personal, make it specific. It is going to bless you, and the amazing thing, it's going to bless the recipient. You've heard me talk a lot about the benefits of a gratitude journal. This is another way to look at gratitude, starting every day with a few minutes of thankfulness. Followed by the I, inspiration. And Jay Shetty's message is we need to consciously, deliberately, on purpose, fill ourselves with inspiration. First thing in the morning, you're going to spend a couple minutes in gratitude and thankfulness. Next thing, you're going to spend a few minutes filling your mind with inspiration. Don't pick up the cell phone. Don't look at your text messages. Don't look at your emails. Instead, read something that inspires you. It could be a quote, a verse, something that means something to you. But this is about being intentional about feeding your mind every morning with inspiration. The M, meditation. Now, I'll tell you, I have struggled with meditation, but what I loved about what Jay Shetty said is it brought it into a perspective that even I can succeed at. Shetty explains that in its simplest form, meditation is simply checking in with yourself. It's about scheduling that 5 minutes after you've done the thankfulness, after you've done the inspiration, just then spending 5 minutes asking yourself this question. What is the one thing that I can do today that will make today a successful and great day? You just spend 5 minutes checking in with yourself, thinking about what can I do today that will make today great, that'll make today successful. Take that time, even only 5 minutes, to consider what you can do to call today a success, and then do it. And the E, exercise. Shetty talks about how critical movement is to our physical and mental health, and what a positive difference it makes. Whether it's walking around the block or walking around the building, it doesn't have to be a crazy amount. You don't have to run a marathon every day. What about getting a Fitbit or something like that and tracking your steps and setting a goal to hit a certain level every day? That movement will be very, very powerful to you. So Shetty encourages everyone to start their day with time, thankfulness, inspiration, meditation, and exercise. And all of that can be done first thing in the morning in 20 minutes. And I've already tried it for a couple days, and it is making a very positive difference in my days. Then, as I've skimmed through the book, I have come across several quotes that just totally resonated with me that I want to share with you. And this one is amazing. Remember, saying whatever we want, whenever we want, however we want, is not freedom. The real freedom is not feeling we need to say these things. What I love about that quote, it's about we don't have to be harsh to others. We can catch ourselves, have that emotional intelligence, have that power, have that freedom, not to say negative things. Another quote of Shetty's I just love. The less time you fixate on everyone else, the more time you have to focus on yourself. And so much of what he has in this book is talking about not worrying about what other people think, not fretting about what other people think, checking in with yourself and doing those things that help you become a better you. Another quote of Shetty's, I wish is code for I don't want anything differently. So like I wish I could lose weight is code for I don't really want to work hard to lose weight, right? So what a powerful, powerful quote. I love this one. The emotion you fall asleep with at night is most likely the emotion you'll wake up with in the morning. So what another great time as you're falling in bed to think about that thankfulness, to think about that gratitude, to fall asleep that way and wake up that way in the morning. And another quote I just love, being present is the only way to live a truly rich and full life. Another quote, location has energy, time has memory. If you do something at the same time every day, it becomes easier and natural. If you do something in the same space every day, it becomes easier and natural. So if we think about starting our day with time, thankfulness, inspiration, meditation, and exercise for 20 minutes every day, and it's the first thing we do, it'll become easier and easier because location has energy and time has memory. His challenge, Shetty's challenge to each and every one of us is to identify one positive thing we can do differently every day and then making it a habit. Start every day with that thankfulness, inspiration, meditation, and exercise. That is sound advice, and it'll make a difference in your life. Thank you.